All right, I'm going to show you how to close a call for hold for parts, meaning we need to put the call on hold for parts. We need parts, we need to order parts. All right, so we'll open up the application. I've arrived on site. I need to put the call on hold for parts. So I tap the call to get the menu, and I get several options here. I get close call, I get updates, details, call history, undispatch. And again, do not use undispatch when you're already arrived on site. Just don't do it. So close call. Close call means I've finished the call. I don't need anything. I didn't run out of time. I don't need help from anybody. The call is complete and done. This is not what we're looking for. We're looking for update. That means we need to put the call on hold for something. Hold for parts, hold for time, hold for assistance. We're going to change the, we're going to update the status to a hold for. So we tap update. Then we get to our screen here. The first tab that comes up is the parts tab. And it's going to show all the parts that are in your inventory. This is to account for the parts that you used on this call, not for the parts you need to order. If you need to order parts, that's separate. So this is only for the parts that you used. So for this example, we are not going to enter any parts. The next tab over is the status tab. So you tap the status tab, and this is where we change the status from arrived on site, because we arrived and we're working on it. The new status, we tap the drop down and we select waiting for parts. That means we need to get parts for this device or for this call. Tap waiting for parts. The next tab down at the bottom is the text tab. So you tap that, and this is where we enter our notes. So you tap in the technician notes. So we need to order parts. In the notes tab or in the notes section, make sure to reference any items that you need. So needs fuser unit, needs a widget, needs muffler bearings, needs a specific part number. Make sure you put something in there that says you need something. You need parts. All right? So that's the text tab. The next tab over is the correction tab. And this is where you select your codes, the appropriate codes for this call. And again, make sure you select the most appropriate code for the call. Is there one for everything? No. Select the one that is closest to what you're working on. So that's correction. And then the next tab over is the close tab. Select the close tab. This is your summary screen. The parts, this will show any parts that you used on the call that you need to account for, not the parts that you need to order. Okay? The next status is waiting for parts. So we're changing it to a waiting for parts call. Closing text, this is the notes that you entered. Needs fuser unit. This is your ending mileage. These are the codes that you selected. Meter readings, if this was a machine that is on a service plan, you would enter meter readings here. Since this particular example is a device that is not on contract and it's a billable device, we do not collect meter readings at this time. So no meter reading is needed. And then the date and the time. Once everything is confirmed, select or tap update. Once the call has processed, it will now be in the waiting for parts queue. All right? So you'll notice that while we were closing out that call, there was no place to order parts for this call. All right? There is no place to order parts in the call while you're closing it. You need to select the menu tab, the 3 lines up here, and then go to full inventory. So full inventory will bring you to a screen, and you enter the item number that you need. So we need an MX850 something, and we're not sure what. So we enter an asterisk. The asterisk is your wildcard search character. So that means it'll be an MX850 and anything after, or any character after that. So we tap search, and we see we need an MX850 FL, the filter kit. So we tap that, and you'll see the warehouse has 0 available, which is fine. But we're going to order it from the warehouse because they're the people who order parts. So we select the warehouse. And again, you see 0 available, but we need 6 of those. So we enter the number 6, and then we tap Request Now. And then you continue on with any other parts that you need. So we need an AR620DR. That's the copier drum, so we select that. And you see technicians that have these in their stock, but we don't want it from a technician. We need to order it from the warehouse. So the warehouse has 0 available, which is fine. They're going to order it for you. And you enter the number that you need, and of course you need 37 of those. No, you don't. Don't order 37. This is an example. So I request 37, and then you continue on with all the parts that you need. This creates what's called an STO, or a stock transfer order. So once you tap Submit on each of the items, the stock transfer order is Parts Warehouse. They will get the request, and they will do what they have to do with it. Either pull the item from the shelf if it's available, or order the item from the vendor, whatever they need to do to get that item for you. That's what they'll do, just like any other day. So for the items that you ordered, if you tap the menu button up here, and then you tap the messages, if you've done this a lot, like I have been doing, you'll see the items that you requested. So the MX850 FL Filter Kit, I requested on 11/4 at 12:55, and I requested 6 of those. It says still waiting for action by the warehouse. That means they haven't done anything with it yet. They haven't ordered the part. And then the same with the MX850 NR drum, 2 of those, still waiting for action. That means, again, the warehouse hasn't done anything with it, but they will. Once this is updated, it'll say this status will update. We'll say approved or ordered or something. But this is in the messages. This is where you would. This is where the update is. So if you realize that, oops, I don't need this, you can tap the message and you can cancel that request, and that cancels the STO, or the stock transfer order. So there you go. That's how you order parts for a call. If you have any questions, please let us know.